ID?
I'm not committing a crime. I'm engaged in First Amendment protected activity.
Okay, I need your ID.
Why do you need my ID?
Because you're on the off-ramp.
No, I'm not. The pedestrian sign's way over there on that post.
You can't be within 500 feet of the off-ramp.
No,
I need your ID.
I have a good court citation where it was decided that it was constitutional protected speed in California in the 9th District. It's actually from down in Torrance where I'm from. And it's the same exact circumstances.
I need your ID.
Yeah, but I'm not breaking any law.
Okay, that's fine, but I need your ID. Your name and date of birth.
If you're not committing a crime, you don't have to ID.
Okay. You are committing a crime. You're on an off-ramp. You're within 500 feet of an off-ramp, which is...
That law is unenforceable. There's been a clear decision made in the 9th Circuit that it was...
Okay, well, that's what you think. I'm telling you otherwise.
I have experience with this. I've won court cases on it.
All right, well, I need your ID.
Am I being charged with a crime?
You're being detained. So I need your ID. Or you're escalating it to a lot worse.
Escalating it to a lot worse. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm minding my own business, exercising my First Amendment rights. I'm an old salty. I've been through this.
You're what?
I'm an old salty. I've been through this. You're just harassing me. It was sitting up there good. Now it's in the dirt.
How you doing, sir? My name's Officer McIntyre with the Highway Patrol. How are you?
All right.
Good. So here's the deal, okay? You're breaking the law by being on the freeway. All
No,
right?
I'm not. I've had judges rule on this. It's where the pedestrian sign is.
Listen. 2 ways it goes. You get a citation for panhandling and for being a pet on the freeway. You sign it and you be on your way. The other option is we just take you to jail for being a pedestrian on the freeway, right? I'm not going to play the sovereign citizen. A judge told me this, a judge told me that, right?
I have a good court citation.
Okay, so where's your court citation?
I can
Show
pull
me
it up.
the court citation.
All right.
I'd like. Are you homeless or do you have a place where you stay?
You don't need to be asking me that.
Well, I'm curious because I have resources that I can offer you if you were homeless.
I don't need anything, no. Did you read the sign? I run my own business, but I'm still poor.
Okay, can we take a picture of that, please?
Sure, yeah, please do. And I said, I'm advertising my YouTube channel. I hand out business cards and encourage people to check out my civil rights YouTube channel and grow my business. Okay. I'm engaged in First Amendment protected activity. It just so happens that I deal with police a lot.
Okay.
And violating people's rights.
Good. All right, so here's what I'll tell you, right? We'll let this play through the court, right? But since I deal with people on off-ramps and off-ramps most of the time, here's what we do, right? And this has been approved
it's
by...
CHP.
This has been approved by the district attorney here, right? We issue you a warning, we issue you a citation, then we take you to jail. All right, so if you want to continue to be out here, and we find you out here at a certain point, you're going to be arrested and you're going to be taken to jail for.
Now that's prior restraint of speech. I'm not breaking the law.
It is not restraint of speech.
You can give me a court summons, but you can't silence me.
You are soliciting on the freeway. I'm warning you, Officer Case is warning you right now that you cannot be on the freeway. We are giving you a lawful order to not be on the freeway. All right?
I don't think I am on the freeway. And of course you can use me back up to
So you're arguing semantics, right, with the person whose job it is to patrol the freeways and mind the laws of the freeways. So I'm telling you, not your opinion, not what a court opinion said in Redondo Beach, but I'm telling you here in Stockton, this is the freeway. It is considered the freeway. Your continued presence out here will be considered unlawful, and if found out here again, you will most likely be taken to jail.
Well, I could back up to the public sidewalk right there, but that's
if you're on the public sidewalk. But then if you're panhandling and soliciting out here, that's a separate citation, right? And what you are
panhandling
doing
is protected speech. I've had cops here in Stockton tell me that, and they run away when I try to get a recording on. Panhandling is protected speech. That's been well established. You took an oath. You know what the First Amendment says. That's
absolutely. This is
silencing and prior restraint.
This is begging for money on the side of the road. You're a distraction to drivers and cause potential accidents because people are looking at you.
My advertisement's no different than a McDonald's advertisement or some restaurant.
So you can do the same thing in that parking lot of that gas station or on the other side of the corner.
The parking lot's private property. But the parking lot's private property.
You do it in the driveway to their place, right? But no, you choose to be on the freeway.
No, I could. I do. I go to Walmart or Home Depot. Home Depot's a big one.
Okay.
Same thing. Although Home Depot lets you stay on property. But, the exit, the public sidewalk, where the business exits to the road. I do that all the time. I just happen to have business in this area, so I made this my
I'm not
spot for today.
infringing on your rights for free speech. I'm telling you, you can't be on the freeway.
Well, I'll back up right there.
All right.
You're wasting taxpayers' money and time and everything to make me back up 10 feet.
Right there was within 500 feet of the off ramp.
It doesn't matter. I'm on a public sidewalk. You can't silence me. That whole business, that whole gas station's within 500 feet of the freeway. It's unenforceable. If I'm on a public sidewalk.
The law for panhandling says within 500 feet. So if you're in the center divider over there panhandling, you can be issued a citation for panhandling. All right?
I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Wood. We've given you a lawful order. So you can either
it's not lawful order to make me move from a private public sidewalk.
You can either obey the lawful order or not.
I'll back up 10 feet.
Go to jail. Well, it sounds like you want to go to jail.
And this isn't mine. This bucket's someone else's. I just used it out of convenience. And by the way, please don't take it. I think that belongs to an old man that's feeble. I saw him earlier. I actually had to wait him out. He was here ahead of me. So all that, giving me a fucking case, and all I backed up from about where his bumper is here, 10 feet. And they're trying to say that I can't panhandle in Stockton. That's a flagrantly unconstitutional law. I've had 2 or 3 cops say it, and I'll try to get my camera out and get them on camera saying that they drive off. It's one of the first lessons you learn. It's one of the most basic civil rights, First Amendment protected speech. Do you feel safer? And he acts like it's public safety, like he's helping me by giving me a court summons. Loud, obnoxious, escalating, and they say they run their mouth about the 500 feet thing, but then I back up and all of a sudden they ain't got shit to say. And one of the reasons I like being back a little bit is if my back's turned and I'm 10 feet away and I'm not paying attention, someone might grab my backpack and take off or reach into it, or like pedestrians are right here, like they have to sit here and wait a minute too for the light to change. So if I'm looking that way, someone will be behind me with my stuff. So I keep it 15, 20 feet out there, and then someone would have to deviate, come off the road and be like, wow, I probably noticed someone deviating to come back there towards my stuff. So it's just personal security for me. It doesn't really make much difference. Like the view of like what people can see me and the angles and stuff, it's very minimal difference here. It's not, there are spots where it does make a difference, but this isn't really one of them. Me being 15 feet away further isn't going to make it impossible to read my sign. But it's a hassle. They waste 20-30 minutes of my time, and then I forgot I couldn't record. Damn it, I need 2 phones again. I found the case citation on my phone, which was lucky. It's an ancient email, but I've saved it. I've emailed myself a copy of the case citation, and he was trying to say, oh, this is in Phoenix, it's not here, but I had to correct him, like, no, they're just citing a case from Phoenix. For this case, it's from Redondo Beach, California. I'm not sure if Phoenix is in the same circuit as California. I don't live there, so I don't know, but that was just case law that they were citing, which is other situations where the courts have said that you can't restrict freedom of speech. But I knew it was 9th Circuit, and it's down in Torrance on Artesia Boulevard, and I've been to that exact. It's right next to the 24-hour fitness where I met Richard Crown, Megan's old pedophile, my primary stalker. And day laborers hang out there, and there's a gym right in the street, so they would shower up there and stuff, just like me. It was like a little community, and that's been going on since the 90s. Artesia Boulevard and then 405. The freeway exit comes off, and it becomes a road before you get to the stoplight. So it's got a road name, but if you look at a map, it just is the exit for the freeway. And there's signs like this right there. So I guess I'm safe now, but do you feel that's 2 fucking cops and wasting their half hour each is an hour to make me move back 10 feet? And then engaging the court system and spending all that taxpayer money for what? To keep me from speaking? And they kept trying to say 500 feet from the freeway ramp. Think about it. That means that Cajun seafood place wouldn't have freedom of speech in their own establishment. Like the law is a poorly worded law, and that's why the Ninth Circuit struck it down. They're like, this is too broad of a restriction. It's not reasonable time, place, and manner. It's an infinite restriction, and it's too much. So it's already been decided. And the cops just refuse to respect the law. He should have known better. When I produced an actual case citation, he should have already known. Actually, no, scratch that. He probably did know. And you know what? I don't think, like, cops will say, I've never heard of this before, but what he's used to doing is winning because people don't fight it. Did you see the cops harassing me? Yeah, they just gave me a ticket out here for being 20 feet further down.
Oh, wow.
That's rare, isn't it? Waste of everyone's time and money, and it's a violation of my rights. He's saying I'm a distraction because I've got my advertisement out here. Okay, I choose to advertise like this. But what if I got a brand name on my shirt? That's advertising. It's the same thing. Hey, thank you very much, man. Hey, do you watch YouTube videos?
Not often.
I'm a creator, a civil rights activist.
What is it called?
Yeah, I got cards. I got 4 channels. I got the scan codes on the back to make it easy.
Awesome.
You know, I diversified. I'm trying to run my own business. And the cops were just here harassing me, and I got a video of them earlier. They gave me a ticket, and I had a court citation to pull up showing that what I was doing was First Amendment protected speech and it already been decided in this jurisdiction, and they just ignored it and laughed at me and made me move from right there to right there. And gave me a court summons, so I had to take off a whole day for that, and it's a flagrant First Amendment violation. What poor person pulls up an actual appellate court decision on subject? They should know, but they count on people not fighting back. Thank you. See, that's how it's done. And you never know, like, people have social medias. What if she shares it on her Facebook? I try to say share, like, subscribe. That's like the 3 golden words. But it's my right to do that. And if you don't like it, you know, it's a website. You don't have to go there if you don't want to. But I have the right to tell people about it. That's my business. And I've got 4 different channels. I can adjust things. Like if someone had a Call of Duty reference on their car, like a bumper sticker or something, or window decoration, I might bring up my gaming channel or something. Or someone with one of those tricked out. There's anime is real popular. They'll have anime cartoons on there. I might bring up that I do like Magic cards and StarCraft and stuff. And there's the civil rights, and of course people with dogs talk to about the Service Dog Rights channel. And dirty cops. I focus on dirty cops a lot. Everyone else knows too. So all the cops are doing is trying to prevent me from exercising my rights and running my business. Meanwhile, if you are doing like the fire department donations or something, they come out to the same places where the poor people do. You go where there are people. You go, that's the part of the reasons the Ninth Circuit Appellate Court decided it was too broad of a restriction on freedom of speech, because that's how you address the public in the modern era. And high traffic areas are where you go. You don't go out in the woods.